Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, Leila's Lovely Life. I am Leila, and today I wanted to bring you my May candle and wax empties, so let's jump right in. I believe I have 4 candles that I finished during the month, and it was kind of it was a good month for burning. But at the same time, it was not all my taste in burning, because everyone is home and my husband loves fresh scents and they're not my favorite. So I have some reviews on those candles. There's only one of them, but he has 2 more going right now. But first I wanted to just get the empties out of the way, like the Bath and Body Works empties out of the way. I have started doing Bath and Body Works and Grove empties in the beginning of my candle and wax empties. Hope you guys don't mind. I just want to give a brief little review of some of the empties that we have gone through that I really don't want to make a whole separate video about. So somehow this got thrown in here. Spring Valley vitamin C supplement for immune health. I didn't put this in here. I guess my family for some reason thinks I'm still doing just ordinary empties, which I might start doing again, but I haven't been saving them, so I have nothing to say about that. Fresh Water for Men Pocket Back. I think my husband finished this, because I think that's who finished it. I'm not sure, but it's just a cologne aquatic scent. It smells good. We would probably repurchase it if we were ever able to. My son finished a Noir for Men from Bath and Body Works hair and body wash. Unfortunately, he told me he was using this mainly for his hair, and I got kind of irritated because, as you know, these hardly ever go on sale. The men's products hardly ever go on sale. And I was like, Preston, that's a very expensive shampoo. Just use the shampoo that's meant for the family in the shower and use this for washing yourself. So he finished it. So you should know, we don't have a ton of these to show you every month, because there's 4 of us that live in this house, 3 adults. One of those is our child, Kate. She's 19, and then we have a 16-year-old son. And the last time I counted, I think we have 15 shower gels in the shower. So we don't go through a shower gel as a family and then finish it. We each have our favorites or ones that we're trying to get through, and we each have a shelf. We have one of those tiered, like cabinet, not cabinet, but like 3 or 4 tier shelf that you stick in the corner. We each have a shelf. And then there's also something hanging from the shower head, and it has all sorts of stuff on there too. So we are in no danger of being dirty in this house. We don't finish. I don't have any to show you, because at any one time we are each, except for my husband, he finishes one and then goes to the next one. But my daughter and I have like 4 or 5 going at once. So anyway, and also we have found, this is true, I really believe this is true, these are so concentrated. Like, I can just like pretend like this is my loofah. I can just go and then that will wash my whole body and I'll have suds left over. So, I mean, if you really start paying attention to how much shower gel you're using and just try to use as little as possible, and then add more to your scrunchie or scrubby or your loofah or your wash rag or whatever it is you're using, you'll discover the perfect amount for you. And not all shower gels are created equal. I think the Bath & Body Works shower gels are very concentrated, and a little, kind of like Dawn dishwashing soap, a little goes a long way. So since we try to be frugal in everything, but still you want to be clean, I mean, that's why I like to buy Bath & Body Works shower gels at SAS. Do other brands work just as well? Yeah. And I personally love bars of soap. There's something so satisfying about like picking up a bar of soap and rubbing it in between your hands. I love bars of soap. Okay, speaking of soap, finished a kitchen lemon. I can't tell you how many of these I've gone through. They all smell the same. This is a fresh blend of zesty lemon, sparkling citrus, and Italian bergamot. This is not overpowering. I would say this is like a medium throw to my nose, but keep in mind that there are stronger senses of smell out there than mine. This was $6.50. I cannot see, unless they put their soaps on sale, I cannot see myself purchasing these soaps in the future, unless they have a really good sale at SAS, or unless they bring back their $3 hand soap sale with the 20% off coupon or whatever coupon, because I can buy soap at the Dollar Tree and put it in a foaming dispenser and put water in it, and it's like, what, 30 cents? I can use like a third of a bottle, and that's a lot of regular soap. Put water in it, and it will clean your hands just as well as soap, a thing of soap. I'm not spending $6.50, $7.50, or $8.50 for hand soap, y'all. So this is Focus Eucalyptus Tea, and we are going through these soaps, let me tell you, because this is nice. Of course, I think eucalyptus is a stronger scent than tea, but you do get them both. This is a nice one. This is a nice calming, in fact, I feel so calm, I just want to sit here and smell this. I never had this candle. I would love to have this candle. But yeah, if this goes on sale, like sometimes they do their aromatherapy line for a good price, or if they ever have another hand soap sale, I would recommend this one. It's a good one. I don't like the packaging though. This doesn't go with anything in my house. I like this kind of baby blue, but I don't like the brown on the hand soap. I do like it on the other products. I hate the black shiny plastic. So, I'm sorry, that's annoying. I just annoyed myself. I went through lighter. They have these lighters on Amazon that you charge with a USB port. I'm thinking about getting one. They're like 10 bucks. Let me know in the comments if you have ever used one of those and what you think. This is going in my kitchen right now. This is pretty strong. Pumpkin Donut Shop. It's very sweet, which I don't always like in the kitchen. You would think that I would, because sweet scents belong in the kitchen, but I'm not really fond of it. So if you don't know, I'm trying to use up all my wallflowers so that I can not be using wallflowers anymore, because I don't want to spend the money on things I can't smell, or things that I can only smell like standing right next to them. I don't see the point. The wallflower plugs are super cute, but with my sense of smell, can't smell them. Okay, I'm gonna go through the wax melts first, and then I'll go through my candles. So, Pink Velvet. This was my last one, and they don't sell these here in America anymore. This is, I don't know, you probably know what it smells like. It's a sweet, kind of powdery, slightly fruity, slightly creamy. It says a lovely blend of sugar and vanilla. This is, I love this, and I can't get it anymore, so it's my last one. But I really needed my spirits lifted, so I went ahead and finished that one. Cashmere Amber. This is one of my favorites. I melt this in my bedroom. This is a lovely, it is feminine in my opinion, because it's like florally amber. There's just a softness about it. If you've never tried this one, please go to the store, pick it up, give it a try in your bedroom or your bathroom. It is heavenly. You will not be disappointed. If you're disappointed, I'm sorry. I don't think you will be, or I wouldn't recommend it. Pistachio Macaron. Macaron. These labels that came out this year, some of them are really off-putting. Like the key lime pie looks like a dead fish. This one isn't much better. That green color, I love the color green. It's my favorite color. But I know pistachios are green, but it's just wrong. However, the scent is beautiful. It's not like that other one that we got. What was it? Pistachio Sorbet, which I still have some, by the way. I'm hoarding it. This one is good. This one, the throw is, I haven't said the throw on these. You all know the throw on this one is like a 10 out of 10, as well as the longevity. The throw on this one, same, 10 out of 10. It lasts a long time. This one, the throw, I would say is about a 6, and it does not last as long. I would say it lasts maybe 5 hours. However, having said that, I have like 2 or 3 or 4 more of these. I really like it. And for $2, it's $2 here. I know it's more expensive in Canada. But for $2, I don't think it's a bad deal. And I like the scent. It's sweet. It smells more cakey, I think. To be honest with you, I've never had a macaroon, so I really need to try one. But it smells like almond white cake. That's what it smells like to me, almond white cake, and I love it. I finished Island Coconut Creamsicle. I heard good things about this one. This is also a new one from this year. I love coconut scents in the summer. This one is coconutty. I detect some pineapple. This one was not as good as I wanted it to be, honestly. When you first put it in, you did get a lovely smell. You did get a lovely, I don't know what you call it, smell, strength. It was a good strength, but it was kind of generic, to be honest with you. So if I was desperate, I might go ahead and pick up another one of these, but it wasn't what I wanted it to be. So that's what it looks like close up. The strength when you first put it in, it was probably like a 7. But it dissipated, it kind of like mellowed out into this waxy, weird, coconutty smell, like a cheap coconut candle. Yeah, I don't think I would buy this one again, but I am glad I tried it out. So I have Aftershave from L3 Waxy Wonders. I got a 2-pack, a bunt 2-pack, and this is Aftershave Vanilla Oak Amber Noir. Now last year in 2019, I believe, maybe it was 2018, I don't know anymore, I purchased several scents for the summer, and I also purchased at the same time some scents for the bedroom. So I used this in the bedroom, and I have to say I really liked this one. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of a, if you like Into the Night from Bath and Body Works, you'll like this. It has like a deep sultry note, but yet there's a softness to it. It could be the amber or the vanilla. Yeah, it could be the amber. Aftershave Vanilla Oak Amber Noir. I really like this one. And the throw was good for what it was. I would say it was like, and these were, like I said, in bunts, so I cut them into 4s, so I got 8 uses out of them. That's a pretty good deal, I think, for the price. And this one lasted quite a while. I would say at least 2 or 3 nights, because, I mean, it may change during June, but because the whole family's home and I'm cooking all the time and, you know, all the things, I don't really go into my bedroom until in the evening and everything's done. And so this will go for maybe like, I don't know, 4 hours at the most. So this lasted a good long while. I would recommend this one from L3 Waxy Wonders, and I would definitely repurchase it again. Like I said, it's a nice bedroom scent or a bathroom scent. From L3 Waxy Wonders, we also finished Camp Crystal Lake. Now this was weird on like cold. This is sea kelp, driftwood, sea moss, and leaves. It says L3 Waxy Wonders exponentially strong scents. This smells really weird on cold, I'm not gonna lie. It smells like the sea kelp is so prominent. It's almost like a sour note on cold, but when it's melting, it completely changes, and it is such a nice scent for, like, I don't know, like the summer. Like this would be perfect in a beach house. I don't know if they have this on their site anymore, but I would highly recommend this. I loved it, and I was really skeptical. I don't know if I still have that haul up on my channel, or even if I published it, because my daughters and my reaction when we smelled this was anything but graceful, probably. But it was a nice surprise, and I would purchase it again. Like I said, if you can imagine what sea kelp, driftwood, sea moss, and leaves smell like, warmed up, I don't know. I've never smelled anything like it. So the last smell we went through is New Orleans French Quarter. This is like a fresh greenery scent. It has a touch of cologne in it, but it's very fresh. So these were from a long time ago. A long time ago being like maybe 3 years ago at this point. They were like 50 cents a piece. A lot of us got them. This was pretty strong still. It lasted, I want to say, half a day. It didn't last, so maybe 4 or 5 hours. It didn't last super long, but it was really nice while it was going. So I don't even think you can buy those anymore. So the first one I finished was Soho Living Dewdrop, and I got this for $6.49 on clearance at Burke's, plus I had 15% off coupon. So this was just a nice fresh green scent, and I was burning this at the same time last month as I was burning the Village candle, the cotton candle, the natural cotton candle, and so this had to compete with that one, and so I can't give you a full report on this, unfortunately. I had them both going at night in the living room, the main living room, not this back room that I'm in now. However, I did smell this occasionally, so I can't say if I would buy it again or not, and I can't give you the strength or throw because, like I said, I was burning it with that monster cotton candle, so nothing could compete with that. But you can see it did burn really well, and I burned it almost, you can see the wick clips actually, hopefully you can see them. So I burned it as far as I was comfortable, and this was the paraffin, 2-wick paraffin Yankee Candle. So I like this vessel and the 2-wick, so I might purchase this again. Can't say for sure, but you know, obviously nothing in life is for certain anymore. I'm gonna talk to you about kind of a disappointment. Boathouse Row. Now this is from 2018. This is originally launched in 2013. Enjoy a Bath & Body Works favorite blend of green sage and fresh pomegranate with notes of bay leaves and moss. So my husband wanted this candle and I really liked it. However, it had puny wicks the whole entire time. It had puny wicks when we lit it. Excuse me, it had puny wicks. I poured wax out and made like a, I poured wax into my Glade warmer, which I'm looking at over there, and thought that would correct the problem, and it didn't. My husband cotton balled it like once or twice, I think just once, because it just would not stay. I mean, the wicks were beyond puny. They were like struggling. Had the wicks been good on this would have been a powerhouse, because even though it was struggling, it was strong. So if the wicks were better, this would have been an awesome candle. And I've discovered I like sage scents. They're very relaxing to me. So this was a nice, relaxing candle. It was fresh, but it was frustrating. I didn't get the fresh pomegranate. There's a deepness to it, but it doesn't come across as a fruit note. The green sage definitely, the bay leaves and the moss. It does smell dark and earthy. So if you have this one and you haven't burned it yet and you're just waiting, I would recommend chopping it up or placing it in under a candle lamp or in a candle crock, and you'll get the most satisfaction out of it, because it's a good scent, but yeah, it didn't burn with a crap. So my next one, Magic in the Air. I needed a bedroom candle, so this is almond flower or almond flower, white iris, and whipped vanilla bourbon. So this has the beautiful lid. I had no issues. That looks like the poor little moth got trapped in there. I had no issues with the burn on this one at all. I guess the residue might tell a different story, but that also could be the story of, you know, me blowing it out, lighting it and blowing it out. I don't know. This doesn't really, with the first couple of times I lit this one up, so I was like, yeah, that smells like Magic in the Air body care, which I love. I love that body care. But after it got down past the halfway mark, and I had no problems with the burn still, it morphed into something different, y'all. And that is when it took on, it didn't smell like the iris anymore, the white iris. I think the bourbon, the deep bourbon smell started to come through during the second half. So it was like, this candle, it was schizophrenic, and it was, I don't know, I guess it had multiple personalities, because it started out as one thing and ended up as another. And I liked it both. Like, I liked both of its personalities. So I would purchase it again. But it's not a scent that I have to have like all the time. So anyway, this is my only Magic in the Air, because it is $29.50. Of course, I didn't pay that. I you know, for a while, these candles, when they would have the candle sale, they would take these off the floor, or tell you that they weren't included in the candle sale, and then they started including them in the candle sales, and that's when I got this. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for it. But yes, I am going through all of my coveted Bath & Body Works candles. That's why you're seeing all of these, because I am not buying candles right now. Okay, so my last candle is the DW Coconut Milk. I know it's probably hard to see this. And I don't know if they just started doing this, but they put like the scent description on the bottom of the lid. It says coconut milk with smooth vanilla and pure cane sugar scented candle. I bought this at Burke's for $9.99, and I probably paid $15. I went on Fridays. I've told you guys about Burke's. Went on Fridays, 15% off for people who are 50 years old and younger. And then Mondays, it's 15% off for those who were 50 and older. So I try to go on Fridays. Now, I had bought this before, and so I knew I liked it. It was in a different packaging, but it was still a 2-wick, and the one I had bought before was not like a powerhouse. It didn't like blow me out of the room, but it was really nice. It's kind of like a background scent to my nose. Now, to someone who has a very good sense of smell, it's more than a background scent. But to my nose, it's probably like, the throw is probably like a 5. And this did perform in typical, what I have come to discover is typical DW 2-wick fashion. In the first 2 or 3 burns, it doesn't seem to want to pull out. But then after you burn it for a while, it corrects itself. So this is my second year to have this particular scent, and I will purchase it again next year if it comes out and the apocalypse hasn't happened. So this is just a sweet, it smells like coconut milk. I mean, I don't know, like coconut milk out of a can. I'm not saying it smells like that. It's coconutty, and it has a full milky sweet smell. So I needed something to lift my spirits up. So I started burning it last month, but I finished it. I started burning it in April, I believe, but I finished it in May, I think. I don't know. All my days are running together. So anyway, that's it, y'all. So for my 2 favorite. It was hard to choose the wax melt, but I will have to say my favorite is the Pistachio Macaron, just because I love almond scents. I love cake scents. What's not to love? This would be dangerous in my house if it were an actual cake. Just saying. This, go buy some. And then my favorite candle was coconut milk. You would probably think it was magic in the air, but no, I love this coconut milk. That's just personal preference, my favorite. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And I'm enjoying watching all of your Empties videos, and I hope you enjoyed watching mine. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe now. I would love to have you, and I will see you in my next video, friends. Bye!